What's up, YouTube? Chili from O-Town here. Was going to get ready and do a practice session today. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to probably be doing any lays. I'm just going to practice throws. I might do some different on betting, but I might use some of Midnight Madnesses. I'm just going to really practice on my throws. So I'll get started right away. $10 pass line and $25 ATS. That's what I'm putting up for the come out. Let me get those ATSs reset. When I ended the last session yesterday, it was needed a 12 to finish the tall, and that was where it was still marked. So everything's up. The pass line and the ATS are up. I'm going to use a, let's see, a red and a blue. I'm going to use blue on the left. So 2, 3, 3, 6 on my set today. That's right. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got a 5, 3, 8. 5, 3. Left dice is a 5. It's on axis. Single pitch. 5, 3, 8. Mark the point. 8. Mark the 8 in the tracker. All right. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Joe? How's it going? How's it going, Joe? Today I'm going to do a 220. I'm going to do 220 on the inside. I'm going to start with 220 on the inside. Well, it'll actually be 210. That shouldn't be on the don't pass. I don't play it don't pass. It'll be 210 on the inside because I'm putting the $50 in odds. Chili, it's going. Yeah, it's going. So, I assume y'all schools are backing up and running. Is that correct? This is the second week for my kids to be back in school. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got a 2, 4, 6. I don't know if you can see that. 2, 4. That's an on axis. It was in the other camera. 2, 4, 6. That's an on axis single pitch hit. So it pays 70. Oh, next Thursday. Wow. So the first hit, I'm going to go ahead and spray it to the outside and buy the 4 and 10 for that 35 and 35. I bet those guys like that. This is the second week. This is week number 2 right here for my children to be in school, which I've got a freshman, a sophomore, and an 11th grader, but she's claiming to be a senior because she's got enough credits and she's, well, she is a senior. Let me rephrase that. It's not claiming to be. She would normally be a junior, but she is going to graduate early. So she's a senior this year. So I got a freshman, a sophomore, and a senior. That's my youngest. Dice are up. 1, 2, 3. That's a 6, 4, 10. Now that left dice exploded that time. That was a little bit of a hard throw. It had a lot of back bounce. I bought that 10 for 35, so it cost me a $2 VIG. So $3 back for the VIG, and it pays 70. And now, so y'all start virtually on Thursday, or you go back next Thursday? Maybe I misunderstood what you're saying. So on that hit, what I want to do is go ahead and pull a little money off the board, just to not give it all back right away. So there's 150, 175, 195. I'm right at 200 bucks, and I started with 220 on the 210 on the inside. So, you know, so if things go south right here, we're not really out. So that was a 10. Yeah, so if things happen to go south from now on out here, I'm not completely in a loss. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 369. So this is an on-axis single pitch 369. So we've hit an 8, 9, and 10 on our tall. We've only hit a 6 on our small. 3 out of 4 hits are inside hits. That's driving that average up pretty good. You start the work week next Thursday, and the kids don't start till September the 8th. Wow, I imagine they like that. All right, so that was a 9. I have a quarter on it. Actually, I regressed too much, but it's quarters, so it is what it is. So a quarter pays 35. I didn't mean to take them all the way down to quarters. They were supposed to stay at 35, but that's okay. So that 35 right there, we'll go ahead and rack that 35, 25 for 35, and we'll do the same bet. Now that 35 really did put us back up to where we shouldn't have to keep regressing now. That's right. 156. 1-5 is an implosion of both dice. This is a grip issue. We hit the 6. We've got 30 on it. It pays 35. Mark the 6. Now that's a grip issue. But what I'll do with this 35, I'll go ahead and press 35. What's half of 35? Basically 18. Let's see what happens with 18. So if we put 12 of it there, and let's just go ahead and put 10 of it on the back and 12 of it there. So that's basically half pressing. That way we've pressed this one up to 42, and we've got 30 on the 8. I usually press sister numbers evenly. But that half pressing is just something I see Skill and Luck doing. It just ensures you don't give all the profit straight back. You are able to lock in a profit. That's right. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got the 4, 5, 9. So the right dice imploded again. This is still, that's probably more of a grip issue again. But it's not the thumb, it's just a grip issue. Hey, okay, you said place a $10 field, 5 and 8 will make you at least 25. 5, 6, and 8 will make you at least 25. On a $10, yeah, with a $10 field, with the way I'm going, yep, it would. So this is 35 again. So let's see right here. I want to take, if I half press it, basically it's 18 again, but I'll take 20. I'll go ahead and press the 9 and the 5 up to 35 each. I'm going to mark the 9. All right, so I did mark the 9. Yeah, I'm just not a great big field player. I do it sometimes. I even seen the Cheese was on here the other day, and he was talking about something different, and it made me think about hot bets. That's right. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got a 3-3 hard way 6. That's an on-axis primary hit, hard 6. All right, we got 42 on it, so we'll pay 49, so $50 for $1. All right, so the Cheese, when he was, what I was going to say, he was doing something with the field bet. He had the 6 and the 8. He had the field, and he was hopping the 5 for $4, $2 each. So I said, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of an iron cross. So I said, yeah, that makes pretty good bit of sense. So, you know, I thought about trying something like that. Let's go ahead and bump this one up by $12 more. that will turn it into 60. And let's go ahead and take this one up to 50. And then we will do what you're saying, but let me get this money out of the way so that it don't get confused with what's in the field. We'll put the $10 field out there as you're saying. So basically the $10 field, that's going, you want that, you were saying that would play every row, correct? I believe that would play every row because it's going to pay, you're going to win every row here unless the 7 comes, and you can even mark that sucker if you want to lay something or if you want to run some don't comes. Nice route. 1, 2, 3. 3, hard way 6, repeater. On axis, primary hit. Again, 3, 3, hard 6. Yep, every row. That's what I thought you were saying. So the 10's down, but we win 70 there. So we take a profit of 60. That replaces our field. And let's see. We will just, let's bump the 5 and the 9 up to quarters each. That way we're racking some money, but we are pressing a little at the same time. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. That's right. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. On axis, single pitch. Inside hit again. 9's already marked. And there's a double hit, like you say. So we got paid in the field. And we get paid 70. Wherever that 4 went. We get paid 70 for the 50. So that's a double hit. Alright, now let's take the 5 and the 9 up quarters. We're taking them up a step. Field's still in. Yep, you get multiple wins on the 4, 9, and 10, and you double the bubble on the 2 and 12. So, yep. So it's dice are out. 1, 2, 3. 6, 6. There's a 12. Now the only thing we need for a tall is 11. We need a yo to get paid. Now that's a double the bubble. Double the bubble. 6, 6. So that's an off-axis hit. As George would say, that's kind of that's frustrating. You don't really want, I mean, you're not setting for those. So if you're doing, dice are behaving right, you don't supposed to see that. But, you know, as he also said, a win is a win, I suppose. But if the dice are misbehaving, then is it a win? That's right. 1, 2, 3. 6, 2, 8. So this time we have an explosion of both dice. Again, that's going to be a grip. That's going to be a thumb issue. I pushed the dice with the thumb, caused both of them to explode. That is our point. We lose the field, so I'm just not going to pay the pass line. But we get 60 on the odds for the 50. So the field's still up. Now, with this that you're saying do, since I hit my point, would I actually be staying on for the field bet? In my case, I might just leave the field up for the come out row, but I'm not working the place bets on the come out row. So I'll leave the field bet up. I need a yo for a tall, I've only hit a 6 on the small side. I've hit no 5s, no 2s, no 3s, no 4s. So here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. We're on the come out road. Place bets are up but off. The field bet is on. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 3. So we hit our 3. This is an on axis double pitch. 2, 1 on axis. We hit our 3. We got paid in the field. We lost our pass line. Wash. So wash. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. On axis, single pitch. We're right back on the 8. Nothing wrong with being on that 8. We lost our field. No problem. We re-up our field right here. All right, here we go. Everything's back. Okay, and get paid twice on 4. Yes, every row. Yeah, the field every row, but I'm not playing my place bets on the come out. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I could have, but I really, that's just against some of my, I've tried it and tried it and tried it, and I've burnt myself so many times. So I just don't even play the place bets on the come out. That's right. 4, 3, double pitch 7. 4, 3, double pitch. So, I mean, what I guess the way to look at it is, what's the difference in playing it on the come out and playing it on the next row? Because the next row is where I just called it. The 8 would actually give me another pay. The field's down and everything else is down. All right, so I only needed a yo for a tall. I only needed a yo. Let's look at the tracker. Just see just what happened right there, or exactly, not exactly, but let's just see how many hits. Let's just look at the stats, is what I'm saying. 14 rows. That was 14 rows with the, we needed a yo to complete a tall. The 6 is 4 hits. The 8 and the 9 is 3 hits. So we were hitting good on the inside. So we're on track. We're hitting inside numbers. That's what this dice set's calling for. We just had that 7 out. So that was rough. 7 out after 14 rows. Needing a yo to complete a tall. All right, so let's do it this way this time. Let's do it like this. Let's do an $18 6 and 8. I'm gonna try something different. I'm about to get some change. This is just, I'm gonna practice. I'm just throwing different things at myself to get used to different things. There's the $18 6 and 8. I'm gonna do, what was it? I can't remember if it was $2 on each or 3. It was 2. Dang, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna try it one time on $2. So I'm hopping the 5s. I'm playing a $10 field. I've got an 18, 6, and 8. I might supposed to be hopping the 5s for 3 each. No, it's 2 each. Because if I hit a 5, it's gonna pay 30, and then I gotta subtract it. Yeah, that's right. And then it was something else though. It was a pass line, $10 pass line, $25 ATS is up. What else? It was something else. Was it the horn? No, it wasn't a horn. It was the 6, 8, and the 5 hopping. Everything's always working. They're always working regardless of the big puck. The big puck is only marking the points. But everything's always working. So let's try this right here for a moment and see what happens. Let's go with black and red this time. Black and red. Red on the left. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Dice are up. 3, 4 on the come out. 3, 4, 7 on the come out. So that's right there is that's a killer on the come out. You win 10 here, lose the rest. So you got to get a 25 ATS back up. You got to get a $10 field back up. You got to get $4 back up on the fives, and you got to get 36 up here. So everything's back up. So that hurts. Maybe it was something to do. Maybe it was something to do with the sevens. Maybe I was supposed to hop. All right, here we go. That's a come out 7. That was a come out 7. I don't know how I got right there. Let's go right here. Come out 7. 3, 4. It was a double pitch. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Here we go. We're gonna try this again. That's right. 1, 2, 3. All right, this time we got a 2, 3, 5. This is an on-axis hit. 2, 3, 5. Red is the left. 2, 3. Single pitch. We hit the 5. We're hopping the 5. We hopped the 2, 3, 5 for $2. So it pays us 30. All right, it pays us 30, but we have to subtract the other 2 and the 10 for the field. So we get 18. We get 18. It will pay us 30, but we got to re-up the $2 on the 415, and we got to re-up the $10 field. So this is an every bet. All right, so we just kind of want to, what I really want to see right here is, that was 18. What I really want to do, I want to put this money right here because I need to see 18, 36, 46, 56, 60, 85. I need to go until I get $85 back about right here, and then I can start kind of pressing. I mean, I can press early, but I really don't want to press early. I started really low with this strategy because this is like the first time I've tried this. I could have started with $30 units instead of $18, but here we go. Dice are 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5 this time. So this time the right dice exploded. We hit our point though. All right, and the same thing. It pays us an extra 18 because of the hopping 5. We lose the field. We lose the field, so we have to re-up to 10, and we have to re-up $2 on the 4-1. So points made. And right here, we're just putting all this money right here because we want to see when we get to about 80 bucks, 75 bucks, something like that. Once we get to something like that, maybe even 60. We can go ahead and start pressing some. So that was a repeater. All right, 3, 2, 3, 6. That's right. 1, 2, 3. 5, 2. 5, 2. The right dice exploded again. That's a 7. We lost everything again except the come out. Okay, so I got to do something different with this strategy. All right, so we got our come out money, but we have to re-up. 36, 46. We got to re-up 50, 75. There's 50 of it. There's 75. So we got to re-up 75 to get everything back on. That's a come out 7. Does not hurt our SOR, but it is hurting our money, and it is hurting our SRR. So again, here we go. have to make an adjustment. This right dice keeps exploding. Try this. All right, here we go. Dice are out. All right, we got a 2-2. Hard way forward. 2-2. Again, right dice exploded. That's the come out point. That's the come out. We hit a 4. That's our hot bets are down. Let me get all this wrote in. All right, we hit $10 on the field, so it pays us 10, but we have to re-up our hot bets, which is $4. So we get a $6 bet. We get a $6 pay. All right, here we go. 3-2, 3-6. Still got to figure out why that right dice. I'm still adjusting on that to get that right dice from exploding. It's exploded 3 times in a row now. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. That was ugly. That was ugly. Them dice left and double kissed and all kind of stuff. And we're down again. 2, 5, 7. Right dice imploded this time for 7 out. So everything got gone that time. Well, good thing we wasn't trying it when a lot of money was up. All right, so let's get the dice set again. Let's get this back right. Pucks off. Place bet. Place bets have to go back up. Let's try this again. So we got 36, 46, 56, 60, $85. We need $85 to there's 100. We need 85. There's 15 back. So there's the $85. Everything's up. We are up on everything. Just trying this new strategy. Once I get it in my mind, I might can go to higher numbers. Right now, I'm still trying to get these bets in my mind. So here we go. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Everything's up. Everything's working. Here we go. We're gonna get them red and blue again. 3, 2, 3, 6. Here we go. Dice are out. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5 is an on axis, single pitch. All right, so we got a hot bet on it for $2. So it pays us 30. We got to subtract our field and our other $2 hot bet, so it pays us $18. So there's our 18. All right, our point's 5. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo. We needed that yo a while ago to complete a tile. This is a drift. 6, 5. Both dice drifted to the left. We had an explosion left and an implosion to the right. So it's a 6, 5, yo. Mark that yo. Dice are out. Now that pays right here. Okay, it pays $10 in the field. We got to take our $6 or $4 off of our hops. It pays us $6. All right. Just doing different things at the table on my betting, just to get my mind focused on a lot of different stuff. Because at the table they have so many distractions. That's right. 1, 2. Dang it! Son of a gun! 5, 2, 7. The right dice exploded again. 5, 2, 7. Knocked ourselves off. We are killing our SOR. SOR looks terrible. We're not going to fool with bets right here. Let's look at the SOR real quick. SOR has went down to 7.7 after 23 rows. That's 3 7 outs. There's 2 come out 7s out of these 23 rows. So altogether that is 5 7s out of 23 rows, which SRR is 4.6. We started this session out really good with a 14 roller on the come out, and then since then we've had 9 more rows and in them 9 rows it's been 2 come outs and 2 7 outs. So that's what we got to do. We got to put $85 back up. We know the numbers. We know the units. There's 80. There's 80. There's 5. There's 10. There's 75. All right, so everything's up. We're going to try this one more time. And if this don't work, we might go back to the 210 or something to that effect. But everything's up. Everything's on. Money's up. Money's working. Fields are up. Fields are up. Place bets are up. ATS is up. Place lines up. 3236. Black dice on the right. Dice are up. $516. This is an on-axis primary hit. 5-1. Primary. All right, there's a 6. Field down. All right, so we win 21 here. The field, we get 11, and we've got to pay 10 for the field and 4 for the hopping 5s. So that's 7. That's 14 off of our 21. We got a $7 profit. $7 winner. All right, what'd you say, Joe? Let me see what you said. You say if you start throwing horns, you can always incorporate a $4 horn. That's for when you were at 210 inside. Okay, so the $4 horn. I mean, yeah, I could do it right here also, but then you could kind of get to eating up most of what you would bring in every time. But once you start pressing them, it might be worth it. Dice are out. 268. This is an on-axis primary hit again. Primary hit, 2-6. So again, fields down. Hopping 5s have to be repaid. So again, we get $7. Marker 8. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Two, 1, 3. This is an on-axis double pitch. We hit our 3. Marker 3. Now, we get paid 10 here. We got to re-up 4 on the hopping 5, so we collect $6 again. Dice are out. All right, we got a 5-3-8. 5-3 is an on-axis single pitch. 5-3. So again, we collect $7. We collect 21, but we got to re-up 14 of it, so we net $7. See a horn, bet a horn, huh? Okay. Yeah. If I would have bet at that time, though, it wouldn't have hit. I've got to get my arsenal built up on different things, because I'm only usually focused on a lot of shooting. That's right. 6-2-8. This time we have an explosion of both dice. The black dice, the dark dice was on the left. 6-2 is an explosion. That's a thumb. That's pushing both. That's pushing them with the thumb. That is a hit. So that's a $7 $7. Dice are out. 2, 4, 6. This is an on-axis single pitch. 2, 4. That's our point made. Again, it pays us. This time it pays us 10 on the front line, then our 7. Our 7 for our 21 here. Subtract our 5s and subtract our field. And this time, since I have all that working, everything's working. Everything is working. So that was a 6. All right, here we go. Everything is still working. Dice are out. 3. We got a 3, 6, 9. 3, 6 is an on-axis single pitch. 3, 6, 9. We mark our 9. We get paid 10 in the field. We subtract our 5s, and we net $6. Puck goes to 9. There we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Mark our 9. Dice are out. 3. All right, we got a 6, 2. We got a 6, 2, 8. That's a 6. 6, 2, 8. That's an explosion of both dice. That's a thumb again. That's a thumb. Pushing them with my thumb. That nets us $7. Mark the 8. I'm talking about pushing the dice with my thumb. So when I'm throwing them, I'm pushing through with my thumb at the back, and it's causing them dice to explode. See if I can get rid of that. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. And I can't get rid of it. I got a 2, 5. Right dice imploded. 2, 5. Oh boy. So the thing about this strategy, it took me $85 to put the money. It took me 85, and I have to have several hits. And it's not so much the strategy as it is the low betting. 25, 50. 60. So I've only got $64 back. Now, true enough, 25 of that's on ATS. It has nothing to do with this strategy. So it took a lot of hits to get the $60 back. So that's the thing about playing on a low come out strategy, low money on the table. That's why I'm more of I was just wanting to test it out and see what that was going to do. And that has nothing to do with anything except for rolling. Put that 7 in the tracker. Let me look right quick. Now I know that there's 100, 200, 3, 4, 5. 5 and a nickel plus these. These are probably about $80. So we're right at 6. This is probably about 400. So we're probably sitting right about even on our bankroll. We started with 1,000. We still roughly got right at 1,000. But the thing is, we've had a bad SOR. That's when we go to the stats. 32 rows. Inside hits look good. We're at 62% on inside hits, but SOR is at 8.0. That's below average or average. I always try to keep my SOR above 9 and keep it in the green. But for the past couple weeks, I've been trying to keep it in the 9s. But for starting this week, I said I needed to get it up to the 11. You know, I want to get it up, start pressing it up higher than 9 every time. So, you know, I want to continue a little bit more rolling for now. I've got a little bit more time. and I'm going to we're going to re-up. We're going to put the 25 up for the ATS, and we're going to try a 440. We're going to try a 440, but we're not working to come out. We're going to try the one hit 440 money, and it's the Midnight Madness part where you only have a trigger. I'm actually supposed to put it on the 4 and 10 instead of the 5 and 9. We're going to try these two dice right here. Alright, so the money's up, but it's off. The pass line and the ATS are working. Of course they're working. You got to have the pass line to work to shoot. Alright, here we go. Dice are out. Alright, we got 4-4, hard weight 8. That's a primary hit, 4-4, hard 8. Alright, the 8's marked there. Got to take that 6 off too. Alright, so we got a hard weight 8. That's the come out roll. Puck goes to 8. Place bets stay off. That's not a trigger. To trigger the place bet, you either have to hit 3 consecutive even numbers, or you have to hit a 5, 9, or yo. That's the trigger because the place bet's still working. So right now they're off again. That's right. 1-4-5. 1-4 is an implosion on left dice. Hit a 5, that's a trigger number. That cuts our place bets on for this next roll. Right here, place bets are working. That's right. 1-4-5. Repeater. 1-4-5. We have no money on the 1-4-5. But we hit, that's the trigger, it leaves it on again. So 3-2-3-6 on the set. Place bets are still working. Alright, we got a double pitch, 3-4-7, ouch. Double pitch, 3-4-7, ouch. 440 down, 440 down, oh, hurts. Alright, here we go. SOR is going to suck again. SOR is going to suck really bad. So let's do this. Let's just take 440 from the bank plus a 25. That's 450 and a quarter on ATS. So we take another quarter from the bank, and that's another $500 that we owe to the bank road. And what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. We're not going to work the Midnight Madness trigger strategy. We're just going to do this. We're going to put them up. They're not working. ATS is on. Pass lines on. Place bets are not working to come out. Just going to go to shooting. Dice right. All right, 2-4-6. 2-4 is an on axis. 2-4 is an on axis. 2-4. Place bets are not. They were not working on that hand. 6 is the new point. They are on now. Place bets are on. 3-2-3-6. Place are out. 1, 2, 3. 459. 459. The right dice imploded. We hit a 9. We have 100 on it. It pays 140. 100 pays 140 on the 9. If I was buying it, it would actually pay me 150. It'd pay me 150. It'd actually pay me 145. So if I'd have been buying that, I'd have made an extra $5. All right, I'm not going to take them down yet. I'm going to take that first hit. I'm going to treat it like I would if I was fresh on the bankroll. I'd go ahead and put quarters there and rack 90. Is that what I do? Something don't seem right about that. Put 50, buy the 4 and 10 for quarters and rack the other 90. First hit. All right, there we go. 3236. Dice are out. Five, 6 yo. Mark the yo on the tall. This is an on axis double pitch hit. The yo, it's on axis. All right, here we go. 3236 on the set. That's right. Ace, deuce, 3. Ace, deuce. This time we have a drift to the right. You have the left dice imploded, right dice exploded. We hit a 3. So there's one of your examples, Joe. See a horn, bet a horn, the yo, then the 3 come right behind it. That's right. Alright, so this is going to be hard to tell. This one, most likely, okay, so what I can tell of that dice, if you remove this back wall, what's holding it up, that dice would fall onto a 3. Because that, yep, so if I could move that back wall, and I kind of moved the back wall just a little. So we got a 5, 3, 8. Now the dealer, this table, the dealer stick man, they might have called that a no roll. But the rule is supposed to be if you can remove that object that's holding the dice up, what would the dice land on? So if I could move that wall, I would have had a 5, 3 on axis hit. It would have been an 8. Mark the 8 on the tile. Put the 8 in the tracker. All right, so that's 440. I mean 120. It pays 140. All right, so that was our second hit. Our first hit, we spread it to the outside. Our second hit, what we're going to do is reduce by 220. We're trying to get some of our 440 back. That we had that 7 out on that 440. That right there should have helped us a lot. That should have, that hit, those 2 hits right there should have pretty well much got us close to being back to what our starting bankroll was. Close, not exactly, but close. So we're back close to where our bankroll. We're back to almost even. We're not probably down money. Our SOR looks kind of rough right now. That's right. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3. That's a left dice implosion. 1, 3, 4. We have a quarter on it. So for $1, it pays us 50. First outside hit right there that we just got paid on. We always collect that first 50. We just collect the first 50. Just part of my. It's just part of my. Just like to collect the first 50. 3, 2, 3, 6. That's right. 5-3-8. This is an on-axis single pitch, 5-3-8. So this time we've got 60 on it. It pays 70. Now, we do want to go ahead and regress a little more before we start pressing up, because we started with 440, we'll reduce to 220, and we want to reduce again right here. One step at a time. We're going to take the 6 and 8 down, and then we're going to take the 5 and 9 down if we can get another inside hit. We're going to take them both down one more level, and then we'll start going back up, if we can get that far. 8. That's right. 3-3, hard way 6. This is a primary on axis hit. 3-3, hard 6. Our point is made. We'll pay the front line. We got 30 on it. Should have been on odds, but it was not. It was on the pass line. It was on the place bet. The casinos will a lot of times tell you, hey, put that in the bank. You get paid better. I didn't have it back there. No problem. So it pays me 35. So that's what I said. The next hit, we was going to reduce the 5 and 9 a little more, so let's go ahead and take them down like that. Now that should be the last regression we have to make. We're definitely back into a profit. We've hit a 3, a 4, a 6, a 8, a 9, and a yo on our all tall small. We need a 2, a 5, a 2 and a 5 on the small. We need a 10 and a 12 on the tall. Our place bets are up and off on the come out. The last hit was a 6. I marked it in the tracker. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the dice set. Dice are up. 1, 2, 3. Acey deucey. Ace deuce. So this time we have a drift to the right. A drift, that's a front line loser. I throw the dice short. Landing zone was short. Re-up to $10 on the pass line. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. That's right. 1, 2, 3. All right, this time we got a 2, 1, 3. Which is an on axis, it's just a double pitch. That's another frontline loser. We don't want to see that. We're back up. So if we're going to start repeating that kind of stuff, I'm going to throw a $2 any craps up. I used to do a $2 any craps on any come out. Matter of fact, let's don't do a $2 any craps. Let's do a horn high. Let's just do a $4 horn. So we got a $4 horn out there. $4 horn, there's my change. That's right. 5, 1, 6. This is an on axis primary hit. 5, 1. Horns down. The 6 has been marked. Let's hit the 6 there, and then let's do this time. Let's go ahead and put the odds in the back. 30 in the back instead of on the place bet. It's just gonna pay a little bit better. True odds. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Here we go. Nice run. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, left dice imploded. 1, 4, 5. We hit our 5. There's our 5 on our small. All we need is aces on the small. All right, 35 pays $54. 50 for 1. And all we need is a 2. All we need is aces to complete a small We need a 10 and a 12 to complete a tile. So here we go. We're just gonna stick with this die set to see if we can hit this 10. If we can get the 10, we might do something different. But let's see what happens. We'll stay with it for a minute. Dice are up. 325. 325, right dice exploded. 3-2. Alright, so again, 50-1. We don't have to press or anything right now. We can just take a couple hits. We can press, we can do any kind of thing. It's like all the money that's on the board is out of the dealer's box. We've got our money out of this hand. But we're trying to press these SOR up higher. And I'm trying to hit a 2, not necessarily, I'm not setting for a 2. I'm actually setting, still trying to hit inside numbers, but the 10 could come along with this set. Dice are up. If we can somehow get the 10, there's a 2-1-3. This is an on-axis double pitch. If we can somehow get the 10, we might go to setting for the extreme numbers, because all we need is a 2, a 10, and a 12. So we're going to take another shot or two at this, trying to hit the 10, and see what happens. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. 5-3-8. 5-3 is an on-axis single pitch. 5-3. We've got 30 on it. It pays $35. All right, so it pays $35. I mean, we could start pressing here, or we could just cut them off, or we could just change sets. I'm just going to hit 2 3s in a row and then a 8. But instead of changing anything, I'm just going to keep rolling it. You know, maybe I get fortunate enough to have one dice to get off axis and produce that snake eyes. The left dice would actually have to implode. Dice are out. 6-2-8. So this time we have an explosion of both dice. 6-2-8. It's another $35 winner. That's a thumb again. Thumb pressed, thumb pushing the dice again. So mark the 8 again. So let's see. Let's give it one more roll. Let's see what happens right here. Let's see if we can get this 10. These dice need to be on axis, and I need a double pitch to produce a 10. No, it'll be a single pitch, sorry. That's right. 1, 2. There's a 6-4-10. Now that was not an on-axis 10. That was an off-axis 10. The left dice exploded. But we could have got a 10 by on-axis the same way. It would have been 4-6-10 instead of 6-4. But we've got a quarter on it, so it pays, for $1, it pays 50. And this is what we're going to do. All we need is a 2 and a 12 to complete a tall, a 2 to complete a small, a 12 to complete a tall. That's what we need. So we're going to cut place bets off. We're going to cut them off. We're going to the 6-4-6-5 dice set. We're trying to hit them snake ace. We're trying to hit midnight, and we're trying to hit aces. So that's what we're going to do. That was a 10. We marked the 10. We press those up, but place bets are not working. Dice are up. 1, 2, 3. Boom, right away. 2-5-7. This was off. I called place bets off. Odds would have been off. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Right away. Change dice sets and boom, hit a 7. Alright, our place bets didn't lose. I called them off. So let's just leave them up for a minute. sleeve them up. We needed a 2 and a 12. Change dice sets to try to get a 2 or a 12, and boom, hit a 7 right away. So what I need to do is, that dice shooter will change. And if it was another dice shooter coming up, I probably would take them place bets down. But if I stayed at the table and there was nobody else there, I would re-up my quarter for ATS. I'd put my $10 pass line back up. Place bets would still be off, but I'd be, even if I pulled them down, or I could cut them off and wait till my turn, or I could just pull them down. But either way, say it made it back to me now. I still have those place bets that I don't have to build from. So I'm going back to the 3-2-3-6 set. Got that close on the small, tall, and hit the dang, change sets and hit the 7. That's right. 4-2-6. So we hit a 6. We're back on the 6. Explosion right. Put the 6 in. All right, here we go. 3-2-3-6. Dice her out. 2-6-8. On axis, primary hit. 2-6. Mark the 8. The 8 gets paid 35. Mark the 8. Drop the dealer $1 and tell him to press the 6 and 8 to 48 each. So this $36 right here, 18's going to the 8 and 18's going to the 6. So we got 48 on the 6 and 8. That's right. 2-3-5. On axis, single pitch, 2-3-5. 5's got 49 on it. 5's got 35 on it. It pays 50 for 1. Drop the dealer $1. Tell him to press our 5 and 9 up. We don't have to drop him nothing. We tell him to take our 5 and 9 to 50 each, and he gives us back 20. Actually, he gives us back 19 and change. I dropped him $1. Mark the 5. All right, here we go. 3-2-3-6. Dice her out. 5-5, hardway 10. Hardway 10, 5-5. Right dice imploded. We got 50 on it. For $2, it pays 100. Mark the 10. Mark the 10 on the tall. We don't. We can invest the whole 100, but it's kind of counterproductive. We just want to invest 50 of it. We're going to press the 4 and the 10, both by quarters each. 2-3-6 on the set. Dice her out. 5-3-8. On axis. Single pitch. 5-3-8. Single pitch. We've got 48 on it. It pays 56. Pays 56. We got to give him we just tell him to press our 6 and 8 to quarters each. To 60 each, and he will give us $32 and change instead of the 56. We're basically leaving $24 in the game, and he's pressing our bets up. Get rid of these. Getting rid of them there just to make more room, because I've got a lot of colors coming in together, and that kind of gets confusing. Not really confusing, it's just We don't like to color up. All right, so we hit an 8. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice are out. 4, 5, 9. 4, 5. The right dice imploded. We hit a 9. So again, we've hit 8, 9, and 10. We only need 11 and 12. We've got 50 on it, so we pay 70. Pay 70. You know, what is that? That's about 3 hits. We're collecting, we're pressing, we're collecting. We can do, I mean, if we press the 5 and 9 by 50 each, we've just collected 70, so, I mean, we're not putting it all back out. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice are up. 5, 5, hard way 10. Right dice imploded again. Created another 10. We've got 75 on it, so for $3, pays 150. Pays 150. Don't want to always press it all up, so just put 50 of it out there. Collect 100. Mark the 10. Who knows? You can triple looks if you want to. I'm not comfortable with, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not familiar with it. Let me say it that way. I'm not familiar with triple luxing. So I'm more or less like to press a little and collect a little. Dice are out. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, left dice imploded this time. 1, 3. We've got 100 on the 4. We've got 100 on the 4, so for $5 it collects 200. All right, here we go again. Let me show you where we at on this all tall small. We're back to this cramps. We're back to needing these extremes. All right, I'm gonna put this 200 in the rack. Cut these place bets off. I need a 2, 3, 11, 12. I need a 2, 3, 11, and 12. Can you hear me? So instead of going with 5, 6, 4, 6, 5, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go with 6, 4, 5, 6. How about that? Let's try a 6, 4, 5, 6. That way single pitches maybe can net me the aces. Single pitch could also maybe net me the 12s. And then an on-axis pitch would net me a 11. And an on-axis pitch here could net me a 3. So let's try that. Place bets off. We're going with 6, 4, 6, 5 on the dice set. No, 6, 4, 5, 6 on the dice set. Place bets are not working. I'm trying to hit extreme numbers. Dice are up. 1, 2, 3. So we got a 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Our point is a 6, so that's a front line winner. Pays $10 right here. Mark the 6 up there. All right, so place bets are going to be off. Again, we're going 6, 4, 5, 6. We're trying to hit some extreme. This is a come out rope. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. All right, come out 7. Ace, 6, come out 7. So that would be a single pitch, I think. Let me see. 6, 4, 5, 6. 6, 4. 6, 4, 5, 6. We hit a single. Let's see, 6, 4. That's a single pitch. So we stayed on axis. We hit a single pitch. We just hit it for the wrong single pitch. Come out 7. It didn't bother our place bets. It got our tall again. It got our small again. We had the 8, 9, and 10 mark. We had the 4, 5, and 6 mark. We was trying to get them extremes. And the come out 7 knocked us down. So it's a front line to come out. But we got to re-up the quarter for ATS and start that joker back over. And I'm going to do it. I got a little more time. I need to run this SOR up a little bit better. So let me put this 7 in the come out, and look at the stats right quick, because I know the bankroll we made money. I'm not worried about that. All right, so look at that 8. Look at that 8. Actually, look at them inside hits, except for the 9. The 9 is right in line with the 7, but the 6 and 8 are killing it. The 3 is actually killing it too, which is not a good sign. But our SOR is back up in the green. It's at 10.8. Our SRR has even crept up just a little, back up to 7.2. We've had 65 rows with 61.5% inside success. So that's a good sign. Our downfall continues to be changing these dice sets and trying to shoot for that ATS when we're only down to 1 or 2 numbers. So now that we're back onto a reset on our ATS, our money's back up, our pass line's still up, we're going back to our 3-2-3-6 set, but our place bets are not working. Dice are out. So we got a 3-2-5. 3-2-5. Right dice exploded. 3-2-5. We're back on the 5. We've hit our 5 again. Now, I've got another observation behind all this. I said that our downfall was the ATS, me changing sets and going to finishing trying to hit that ATS, them extreme numbers. Maybe that's not a downfall. Maybe there's another way to look at that, because when I do that, I'm cutting those place bets off. So I'm preserving that 100, 200, 300, 450, 470. There's 470 on the place bets. I'm preserving that because, as Mel says, I'm giving the 7 room to breathe. Because if you think about it, the past couple times that I've been cutting those place bets off in order to try to finish the all tall small, is when I'm getting my 7. So the place bets are off. So maybe look at it that way. That's a better observation of things, but let me get back to rolling, because I've got a little bit more time, but I don't have a lot longer. And let me try to finish. Let me try to get to this all tall small. I want to hit this sucker one time today. So my place bets are up and on now. My points are 5. Dice are up. All right, we got a double pitch. Ugly. Talked it up, didn't I? I talked it up. 4-3 double pitch, ugly. So that time my 470 is down because it was working. So that was ugly. I made a profit for the day. Not the greatest of a profit, but I made a profit. I kept trying to reset. I kept trying to hit that ATS. Well, I'm going to say I made a profit. I'm not through yet. Let me put that 7 in. All right, so that's 7 in the tracker. Let's do this again. I'm not going to end the note on that quick of a crowd. I'm not going to end it there. $25 ATS. Let's do this. Let's do this. 440. Midnight Madness style. Midnight Madness style, 440. They are up, but they're not working. They're only come on when the triggers. They're only coming on when they're triggered. Place bets, that is. Dice are up. 639. 639. Left dice exploding. Mark the 9. The 9 is a trigger. Puck goes on. Place bets get cut on. That's a trigger. Dice are up. 2, 4, 6. We've got money on the 6. 2, 4. That's an on-axis single pitch. 2, 4, 6. On-axis single pitch. That's a $140 winner. All right. That's a trigger. Cuts the place bets back off. I'm just going to reach over and try to hit the all tall small. I'll try to mark that 6 with my all tall small. There's a $140 winner. It could be a soldier. I'm just trying right now. I'm going to try to finish this session out with just rolling and trying to get me try to hit this all tall small, at least one side of it before this session's over. That's right. 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10 is an on-axis hit, but the place bets were not working. We hit a 6 and then we hit a 10. That's 2 consecutive even numbers. The trigger is either 5, 9 or yo, or 3 consecutive even numbers. So the trigger, so the place bets are still off. That's right. 3, 6, 9. Front line winner. 3, 6 is an on-axis hit. It pays $10 on the front line. Put the 9 in. Puck goes off. Place bets never work on the come out. Here we go. This is a come out. 3, 2, 3, 6. We're trying to drive that SOR back up. That last 7 got us. Just knocked it way back down. That's right. 3. And there's a come out 7. So our all tall small is still sucking. Front line winner, but we have to re-up our ATS again. And we are. We're re-upping it. That's a come out 7. Let's just take a quick peek at it. I know it's going to be really bad. Yep, SOR is 10.1. The SRR is 6.5 because we just had another come out 7. Our 6s and 8s are still kicking tail, and our 5 and 9 has finally, our 5 has finally crept past the 7, just a hair. So our inside numbers are doing better. All 4 inside numbers are doing better than the 7, but that 3 is ugly. That 3 is ugly. The deuces, aces, snake eyes has eluded us. We've needed it quite a few times today. 3, 2, 3, 6. We're on a come out roll. Place bets are not working. That's right. 6, 4, 10. You hear them dice kiss at the end? 6, 4, 10. Our 10 is marked. That's an off-axis left dice exploded. Our new point's a 10. Our place bets, that's not a trigger to cut our place bets on, so they're still not working. 3, 2, 3, 6. That's right. 1, 2, 3. AC Doocy. That's a drift. AC Doocy. We got a 3 this time. But we needed a 2 and a 3 the last time. We got our 3. 3, 2, 3, 6 on our set. That's right. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. All right, we mark our 6 again. 2, 4 is an on-axis hit. Our point's a 10. Place bets are still not working. The They only work when you have 3 consecutive even numbers or 5, 9, or yo triggers. That's the triggers. That's right. 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. Off axis on the left dice, it exploded, but that is our point. So that's a front line winner. Mark our 10. Place bets are still off. This is a new point. This is a come out. So the place bets do never work on the come out. That's right. Aces. Now we finally got that 2. I think that's the first snake eyes we've had all day. It might be a good sign. That's a come out, so we lose $10 on come out. That's a $10 loser. Mark that 2 in the tracker. So now we've hit a 2, 3, and a 6 on the small. This is still a come out, so we're on the come out still. We need a 4 and a 5 to complete it this time instead of a 2 and a 3. It sounds better. It sounds easier to hit. There ain't no guarantees or nothing. That's right. 6, 6. Now we've got the extreme on the other end. So our dice are acting really misbehaving right now. See a horn, bet a horn, I suppose. We're supposed to be doing that. Re-up our $10, mark our 12 in our tracker. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Point's a 10. You know what? Our point ain't no 10. This is a come out. Dice are out. See, that crap didn't have us. Still a come out. And a 5, 2, 7. So even though we hit our extremes that time, we could still not complete the small or the tall. That's a come out 7. Come out 7. Come out 7. Wiped our dang all tall small out again. Let's get another quarter up for all tall small. You know, our point's not a 10. Our point is nothing. We're on a come out road. Let's tell the dealer to give us a new set of dice, dealer. So we take them 2 right there, which might have been the same 2. I don't even know. 3, 2, 3, 6. Got to start the ATS back over again. That's right. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. All right, here we go. 3, 1, 4. That starts our ATS back over. All we needed was a 4 and a 5 a while ago to complete the ATS, and we had a come out 7. And look, our first hit's a 4. All right, 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Our place bets are not working. This is the trigger strategy. You only cut the place bets on with a trigger. That's right. 2, 6, 8. This is an on-axis primary hit. 2, 6. 2, 6, 8 is a primary hit. Place bets are not working. This is helping our SOR, but the place bets are not working. It's 2 consecutive even numbers. That's right. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. That's a 3. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. That's our 3rd consecutive even number in a row. We hit a 4 and 2 8s. So that cuts our place bets on. Our place bets now are on. That's the trigger. That's right. 1, 3. And we hit a 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4 left dice imploded. hit our point for $10. Our place bets were working. It's 100 on it, so for a nickel it gives us a $200 payday. $200 payday. All right. So place bets go off. Puck is off. Place bets are off. So that's how we want to do it for a minute. We're trying to get a profit. Trying to complete an all tall small, and on the way we're only using the trigger strategy. Dice are out. 6-1 come out 7 again. Boy, these come out 7s is eating this all tall small up. Which we didn't have many numbers hit that time, but that's still $25. That's killing our SOS. That hurts our SRR. It's a frontline winner, but it's a $25 ATS killer. All right, let's take a quick peek at the SOR. I want to see the SOR. SOR is at 11.7. So we are driving the SOR back up to our 11.7 or 12-point range. We want to get that SOR up to 12-point range, but we're hurting our inside hits. We've moved them down now to 56.1. The 3 is giving us a lot of problems today, and along with that come out 7. But here we go. We got a little. That was a come out 7, so everything's re-anted. We didn't lose no place bets, so here we go. I'm gonna tell the dealer, give us a new set of dice. We don't like them dice. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice are. We hit a 5-1-6. This is an on axis primary hit. On axis primary. We marked a 6 on the table. Our place bets are still not working. That's our first hit. We have to have a trigger to cause place bets to come on. 6 does not trigger. That's right. 3-3. Hard way primary hit. Hard way 6. 3-3. That's a back-to-back repeater. That's a back-to-back 6. So that's a frontline winner. That's all it pays. Puck turns off. Place bets stay off. All right. 3, 2, 3, 6 on our dice set. Dice are up. Five, 1, 6 on axis, primary hit. Primary 5-1. So we're right back on that 6. Place bets still are not working. They never work on the come out, and after the come out, you've got to hit a 5-9 or yoke or 3 consecutive even numbers. So that was even number 1. That's right. 3. And there it is. 5, 2, 7. So our right dice exploded to create a big nasty. Our place bets, no, our place bets was not working. No, that was not working. So we didn't lose these. Nope, we did not lose place bets. This was the trigger strategy. All this goes back to us. That's great. We have lost on that ATS continuously all day. We have not hit it. We needed a 2 one time. We changed sets and tried to hit it. We couldn't hit it. We needed a 2, 3, 11, 12 one time. We changed sets and hit a 7. We needed like just a yo one time for the tall. I don't know. We've needed several, but we have not been able to get that all tall small. Place bets are good. ATS is down and front line and pass line's down. That's a new 7 out, so that's going to hurt our SOR. We was at 11 something a while ago. Let's look at it now. Yep, that took us back down to 10.8. So overall, 86 rows. we had a inside hits of 57.0. The 6 and 8s are kick and tail. All the inside numbers are in the lead or tied for the lead of anything. So the inside numbers overall is doing really well. They're at 57.1%. Our 4s and 10s are at 11.6%. We've hit a lot of 10s, not many 4s. The 3s are kind of a killer. The 3s and the 7 come outs. Well, any 7 is always a killer, but the 3s are ugly. All right, let's. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I mean, I know people are not sticking around for that. I know people are not rewatching, but that's okay. Some people might join late. Some people might have been here early. So I'm going to go one more round. I'm going to go one more round for the ATS. I got $10 on the pass line, and I've got the ATS money up. So here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Let me see if I can remember. Let me look at something right quick. I want to see what VDC's dice set he said use. I think somebody said something about a 5-4. Was it 5-4-1-2? 4-5-1-2. 4-5-1-2. I'm gonna try that dice set. I've never shot that. I don't even know what it produces. 4-5-1-2. I'm gonna try it. I mean, I see right there it's a 7 right away. I hate that. I don't know if I want to try that or not. 2 7s. But maybe I can't hit them on axes. I've been hitting some on axes right here. I'm kind of afraid of that. Dang. 4-5-1-2 produces a 7 on axes, 2 different throws. I don't know about that. I'm not going to fool with that right now. I'll have to explore that later. I'm going to stick with my 3-2-3-6 set. Hey, what's up, Midnight Madness? How's it going, my friend? Dice are out. We got a 6-5 yoke. 6-5 yo. This is a drift to create a yo. That's a frontline winner that marks our ATS. Everything going all right with you? I was looking at a dice set, but I'm not going to try it. It was actually the 4-5-1-2, they said. And once I look at that, there's an on-axis primary hit for 7 right there, and an on-axis primary hit 7 right there. I'm kind of scared of that set. 4-5-1-2, I'm not going to try it. Anyway, 3-2-3-6 is what I'm setting, and I am using your. I'm using your trigger strategy. Haven't did any soldiers. Haven't did any 8 tower and 8s. I've only used the trigger strategy and took hits. That's right. All right, we got a 1-4-5. 1-4 and left dice imploded. I mean imploded. That's correct. 1-4-5. So the points are 5. That would trigger it. So here we go. Trigger. That would be a trigger number. So yeah, I've been rolling for a minute, and I've been getting close to the ATSs, and a lot of times I've been cutting the place bets off and just trying to finish out the ATS, and have not hit the ATS all day. I've got close several times, could not finish it. I've changed dice sets a few times and hit a 7 out. I've even knocked my ATS off on come outs several times. So 3-2-3-6 trigger strategy. That 5 triggered the place bet, so they are working. That's right. All right, so here we go. We got a 459. 459. We have no money on the 9, but we marked the 9 on our tall. That's a trigger to leave the place bets working for another shot. 3, 2, 3, 6. Nice are out. 2, 3. All right, this time we did hit. We hit a 4-6-10, which is an on-axis single pitch 4-6-10. So booyah. Triggers cost a $5 vig for a $200 pay. So triggers, and that makes them go off. That cuts them off. So mark that 10 in my tracker. 3, 2, 3, 6. Nice route. 2, 6, 8. This is an on-axis primary hit. That's why I didn't want to try that set, because I've been getting some primary hits over here. Now this time, all I need is a 12 to complete a tall. So here I'm back in one of them situations, which the place bets are not working anyway. Yep, if I'm up, go ahead and put money on 5-9. You're right. Let me show you my stat track quick. I think you joined after I was on the stats. So you can see the 5 and the 9 have come along pretty well. All the inside numbers are hitting really well. The 6 and the 8 are killing it. And the 5 and the 9, they're coming along pretty well. So yeah, I'm up. I could put money on them. But what I'm doing here, they're not working this round anyway. I hit a 6. I hit a 10, and that was a payday, and then it cut them off, and I just hit an 8, so they're off again. I need a 12 to hit a tall. So I've changed dice sets several times today, trying to get that extreme number. I'm not going to change the same. I'm just going to keep rolling, keep playing the triggers. Hopefully, somewhere down the road, I mess up and get a 12. Dice roll. 3. And this time we hit a hard way 4. 2, 2. So the right dice exploded to create a 2, 2. We need a 2, 3, 6 for a small. Now that was a 10, 8, and 4. So that actually would be. Now let me ask you this, since you're here midnight. This is a question that just now come up. So the 9 triggered the place bet to turn on, and the next roll was a 10. Now I collected on the 10, but let me ask you this: does that 10 hit, even though I collected that time, does it count as my number 1 hit on my 3 consecutive even numbers? Because I did collect on that 10, and that immediately cut this off. But if I count that 10, I followed that 10 with an 8 and then a 4. But if that 10 don't count as the number 1 hit, then I've only had an 8 and a 4. I've only had 2 even numbers. So I'm not sure how that works. Okay, so that 10 don't count. Okay, so I've had an 8. So I had the 10, which got paid, and that don't count. The next row was the 8 and then the 4. That's the 8 was the number 1. Okay, I got you. So 8 and 4. I've had 2 inside. I've had 2 even numbers so far. All right, 3, 2, 3, 6. Here we go, dice. We hope y'all mess up and produce us a 12. We hope that left dice explodes and gets on the 12. Dice roll. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Now that is a trigger. And that would be an on-axis secondary single pitch hit. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, as you said, since I'm up, and I'm going to go ahead and put hundreds on that 5 and 9. I'm up, so it's okay. 3, 2, 3, 6. The placements are working for this round, for this shot here. That was a trigger number. That's right. So good thing we did. We hit a 639. Good thing we put money up on that 5 and 9. So 639, we get paid this 100, gets paid 140. And with that being a 9, the place bets stay on again. So 3236 on the set again. We hope the dice mess up and produce us a 12 off axis. That's right. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got a 3, 5, 8. So this time the right dice imploded. 3, 5, 8. That's a payday. That gets paid another 140. This trigger strategy, my friend. Trigger strategy. Collecting these 140s every pop. All right, what that does, that cuts it off. So it is back off now. Mark the 8. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. We're looking to complete a tall by hitting a 12. Place bets are not working. Dice are up. And we hit a 6, 5, yo, but we didn't hit a 6, 6, 12. 6, 5, both, that's a drift. That's a drift to the right, to the left. We have an explosion on left, and we have an implosion on right, so it drifts to the left. Yo. 6, 5, yo. That cuts the place bets on. All right, here we go. 3, 2. 3, 2. You know, I called that wrong. I called that a 6, 5. It was actually a 5, 6, which was not a drift. It was actually on an axis. I called that black dice first, but I've got blue on the left. So that was not actually a drift. It was actually an on-hit, an on-axis double pitch. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. This is a $140 winner. 140. Place bet stay on for the next roll. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3. And that's it, my friend. That's ugly. 2, 5, 7. Place bets were working. 2, 5, 7. Only needed a 12. Again, we cannot get that dang tall. We've chased this all tall small for all day. Couldn't get it. Place bets are down, but we had several hits with them working, so you know that it is what it is. We made money overall. Let's rack up the money. All right, so there's 25 right here. Let's go ahead and rack that up. All right, we got 4. We got 104, 204, 304, 329. There's our original $1,000 buy-in right here. So we got 329 right there, plus 620, plus 6, so it's $929. Yeah, it probably bounced weird. So we got a profit of $929. Here's our $1,000 bankroll. We started with 1,000. There it is there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's our 1,000 right here. $929 profit. Never could follow through on a small or a tall. We was down to needing a 2 a couple of times. We was down to needing a 12 that time. We was down to needing a 2, 3, 11, and 12 one time. We was down to needing nothing but like 11 one time for a tall. So we've been so close to the all tall small a few times. $929 profit. Let me go and put this 7 in for that 7 out. And now let's go look at the stats. Okay, so that last 7 out kind of hurt our SOR, but it is still 10.9, which is respectable, I suppose. It's in the green. That dial might need to be changed. I really need to change that dial because I want my consistency to improve every week or every couple of weeks. So like right now, the average on that SOR dial is the orange color. Anything in the orange, you're on average. Anything in the black, you're below average. And anything in the green, you're above average. So 10.9 is above average. 98 rows, 10.9 SOR, 57.1% inside hits. Now there's where it's at. You know, that die set I'm throwing is generally producing inside hits, and you can see it there in the gauge. 51.7%. You can see it on the bar graph. The 5, 6, 8, and 9 were the dominant numbers. They were dominant. The inside, the 4 inside, the 4 numbers that were dominant. Only the 7 tied the 5 with 9 hits each. The 7 out. Let me say that, because if you count the 7 come outs, that's atrocious. That would be 15 sevens out of 98 rows, which would push your SRR down to 6.5, which would put you into the average range if you counted SRR, excuse me. But I don't use SRR, and I changed die sets quite a few times today, so trying to hit an all tall small, trying to finish at an all tall small. But anyway, our 8 was our butt kicker today. It was kicking butt. The 6 was not far behind it. The 9 come in 3rd place. And then the 5 tied with the 7. And then we had the 10 and the 3 tied next at 8 hits each. The come out 7 come next with 6 hits. And then our 4 and our 11 both had 4 hits each. And then we had 2 12s and only 1 snake eyes. That 1 snake eyes come, and we needed a 4 and a 5 to finish the tall, or to finish the small, and we got a 7 on the come out, I believe, and it reset it. But anyway, that's what it is. 1569 before the last 7. Yep, you're right, because I lost a lot of money up there. So yeah, you're right. So setting a goal, I would have kept that instead of lost it. But my goal was mainly focusing on hitting that tall, because what I'd been doing before you got here was, once I got to needing just 1 or 2 numbers, or 1 number like on that tall or the small, I was cutting all place bets off, and I was changing die set and going with a different die set, trying to get to that extreme number. And in reality, that's what I would do anyway. So I wouldn't have lost that money. That what was on the place bets, I would not have lost that. I would have told the dealer a few rows back to give me that money back, and when I only needed that 12, and I wouldn't have even been shooting for it, so it wouldn't have been out there in reality. But since I had been changing die sets so many times and 7 and out, I just went ahead and left that same die set and just tried to keep using the triggers. But you're absolutely right, Midnight Madness. The setting the goal and having either a goal to stop on or a stop loss goal is a thing to set to, I would say, a limit. But it's been fun, and now I'm going to go back to work for a little while. So I'm going to hop off for a little bit. I appreciate everybody being here, everybody hanging out. There's been a few people in and out today, and I appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope the video was smooth. I changed. It seems like my connection did a lot better today. A couple days ago, I had a lot of drop frames. Today, I've been on here for 1 hour and 50 minutes. I've only had $14.99 drop frames, which I think Sunday night maybe, or Tuesday, one day, I was on here for like 2 hours, and I had almost 100,000 drop frames in 2 hours. I changed some bit rates, and I did a little bit of something different, and I'm hoping that I've got my yeah, Midnight Madness. It was the day that my stream disappeared. Whatever day that was that you told me it disappeared. I went back to looking, and I couldn't even get signed in. I couldn't even get my stream key to stay in. It kept popping it out. My drop frames was out of the roof, and I couldn't find that video anywhere. I looked for it in my folders. I looked for it. It was gone completely, and I had to reset my stream key. And now since then, I've changed a few more things, and I hope I got everything worked out. But again, today's session, I think I said I netted $929 and profit. That's profit. And I had a SOR of 10.9, was it? 10.9 on SOR. So I think overall today's session turned out to be on the plus side. You know, after 98 rows, I'm happy with it. You know, a 10.9 SOR after 98 rows. So on that note, I appreciate everybody hanging out, and Chili from O-Town, and Dice are out. Guys, y'all have a good evening. I appreciate y'all, guys.